Welcome to one of the fastest growing sports YouTube channels out there, Golden Blue Dude. And why is that? It's because I'm the sports YouTube channel for the people. And today we're going to talk about my spread picks for Saturday. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day. That's what I do. While you're here, go check out my good friends at tristatewithsketch.com. All you have to do is send them the picture, and they'll sketch it on the wood. They have great things like this, coasters, and if you're willing to pay a little bit more, something like this. Mention Golden Blue Dude and you'll get 20% off. Don't forget about my score prediction contest. Every week, somebody will win at least $20. I'm trying to get it up to $50, but I need more people to join my Patreon page. All you have to do is go over to my Patreon page, join my Patreon page, and you'll be eligible to win at least $20 a week. If I can get enough Patreon members, I'm going to bump that up to $50. If you join the $4.99 a month, that gives you one prediction guess per week. If you join the $9.99, that gives you 2 prediction guesses a week. And if you buy the $19.99, that gives you 4 score predictions per week. You can win as many times as you want. So you can win a lot of money throughout the college football season. I've already done spread picks for games that's already happened and they're going to happen today. But now it's time to do my spread picks for Saturday. So far, I have 5 wins, 1 loss, and 2 pushes. That's a pretty good record. So here's my spread picks for Saturday's games. The first game, number 2, Oklahoma at Tulane. Oklahoma laying 31.5. They had to move the game to Norman because of the hurricane, so I'm laying those 31.5 points. I think Oklahoma just flat out annihilates Tulane. The next game, a big game actually. Number 19, Penn State at number 12, Wisconsin. Wisconsin a 5.5 point favorite. I think Penn State has a bounce back year, a 10-win season, but I think Wisconsin will be even better. Possibly make a run at the playoffs. I'm going to lay those 5.5 points. And Wisconsin might be on their way to a very special season. The next game, Fresno State at number 11, Oregon. Oregon is a 20.5 point favorite. I think Fresno State is actually a sleeper team in the Mountain West. I'm not picking them to upset Oregon, but I'm definitely taking those 20.5 points. That's way too many points for Oregon. Next game, another big game. Number 1, Alabama versus number 14, Miami. Alabama, the 19.5 point favorite. I have Alabama winning this game convincingly, controlling it, but that's just too many points. Miami's a pretty good team. I'm taking Alabama, but I think they win by maybe 14, 17, somewhere around there. Number 17, Indiana at number 18, Iowa. Iowa, the 4-point favorite. I think Indiana gets exposed, and this is one of the games that exposes them. It's at Iowa. That's a tough game. I'm taking Iowa, and I'm laying those 4 points. I think Iowa wins by at least a touchdown. Number 23, Louisiana at number 21, Texas. Texas, the 9-point favorite. Texas could win this game, but I think it's going to be a close game, and Louisiana could actually upset them. I'm not picking the upset, but I'm definitely taking those 9 points. It's going to be a really, really close game. San Jose State at number 15, USC. USC, the 14-point favorite. Honestly, I think this will be a push. I think USC will win by exactly 14 points, but if I have to choose, I'm going to take those 14 points because San Jose State is better than you realize. This is going to be a slight test for USC. FAU at number 13, Florida. Florida, the 23.5 point favorite. I think Florida wins this handily, but 23.5, that's too many points for Florida. They're actually going to struggle to score points, period. So that's way too many points. Give me those 23.5 points. Number 16, LSU at UCLA. LSU is the 2.5 point favorite. I'm picking the upset. I think UCLA straight up upsets LSU. LSU had to move their training and practices to Houston. It's at UCLA. UCLA looked really good against Hawaii, and they have a game under their belt. UCLA is primed to upset LSU, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Number 9, Notre Dame at Florida State. Notre Dame is a 7-point favorite. I think this is going to be a close game, but I'm still going to lay those points. I think Notre Dame will beat Florida State by like 10 points, maybe 13, something like that. So a close-ish game, but I'm still taking Notre Dame, and I'm laying the 7. And finally, the big game. Number 5, Georgia against number 3, Clemson. Clemson, the 3-point favorite. I'm sticking to my story. I'm taking Clemson, and I'm laying the 3. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Clemson wins by at least a touchdown. Georgia is banged up right now, and Clemson has the better coaching staff. And it's not a true road game. This is a neutral site game. It's going to be 50-50. I like Georgia's defense, but I still don't trust their offense. Look at what they did against Cincinnati. They struggled a bit. And Clemson is a much higher caliber team than Cincinnati. I know, it's a new year, things have changed. But I'm still taking Clemson, and I'm laying those 3 points. Last year, I went right around 70% against the spread. I'm off to a decent start so far, so we'll see how we look after week 1. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.